Good morning everyone, welcome to another Africa vlog. I am coming to you this morning from the Victoria Falls International Airport in Zimbabwe, and we are about to board a flight back to South Africa, and we are heading to Kruger National Park. This is such a bucket list thing for Jacob and I. We have been talking about doing like a safari in Africa for a while now, and we knew it was going to be such a bucket list trip, and we didn't realize it was going to be like this soon in our lives. Like, we just came back from a year in Europe, and just lucky enough that this trip happened to kind of just really work out for us. I'm so excited. Like I said, we are about to fly. We're flying straight into Kruger National Park. MQP International Airport, I think, is where we're flying into. And then we've got 4 days in Kruger. Safaris, game drives, walking safaris, night drives, all that, like just a whole bunch of safaris, a whole bunch of hopefully animal spotting, and I'm just so excited. It's going to be so much fun. We're also staying in a super nice lodge, so I'm really keen to show you that. I'm just really keen to go there. This is going to be such a fun vlog. I'm so excited. I just can't wait to board this flight and get there. I think that's all I have to say right now, but get keen. We're going on our dream African safari. We're on the plane. There are 6 people on this flight, 2 of which are Jacob and I. Like, there is nobody on this plane. I'm honestly surprised they're even flying it and like didn't cancel the flight, but obviously very grateful that they didn't, otherwise I would have ruined all of our plans. So we're on our way. I have nothing else to update. I just want to say that there's like no one on this flight. I'll like show you. There's like absolutely no one here. That's Jacob. He decided to sit in front of me because obviously we've got the space, so got my stuff next to me. They also give us food and coffee. I already ate my food and my drink, but Jacob gave me his chocolate as well because he's not going to eat it. So yeah, anyways, going well so far. But yeah, just wanted to say we're the only people on this flight. It's pretty crazy. I've never been on such an empty flight before. See you when we land and pick up our rental car, because we decided to rent a car because where we're staying is we're staying in Marloth Park, which is like its own little conservatory, a little bit more remote, isolated, which is what we wanted because we want to hopefully be able to see some animals and stuff in our lodge. So renting a car, we'll pick that up as soon as we land. See you then.
Yeah, let's go. all right, okay.
We've been here for like 1 minute, and this is already the coolest airport that we've ever been to. It is beautiful, and yep, just getting my bags. This is beautiful. I think it's only fairly new, but oh my god, it is stunning, beautiful, very fancy for an airport.
Return to the Mac. Get on what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustle.
We've just arrived here in Marloth Park, and this is probably the coolest accommodation we have ever stayed in. We're about to go head down to Crocodile Bridge, or the entry point gate near there, and do a safari. So I think we've got to leave in about half an hour, so I'm probably going to get changed, and then we'll be on our way to our first safari in Kruger National Park. We're about to head out on our first safari. It's a sunset one. It's currently 3:47 and it starts at 4:15. I think we need to be there. So we're literally about to head out the door. But this is my outfit. Hopefully you can see it. I love it. And then my little Kmart hat. I'm so ready. It's actually becoming very handy so far. I'm so excited. Let's go. Continue.
And the walls kept tumbling down.
city that we love. Great clouds all over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices. In your poses, the dust settled around us, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist?
Morning team. It is currently 4:21 in the morning and we're about to go on our first morning safari. We did our sunset one last night. Oh my god. It was so much fun. I definitely enjoyed that one more than the one that we did in Chobe. I think the sunset drive was fun because we got to see like nighttime sunset. Was a nice drive and we saw some animals. We saw some lions, we saw some giraffes, and we saw lots of like impala and stuff. But then at nighttime, like so many elephants came out. Like we saw a million elephants, we saw a lot of giraffes, we saw some hippos, we saw a warthog, but we only saw two of the big five, which were the elephants and the lions. Obviously probably the easier ones of the big five because the other three are quite hard to find. But we go again this morning. Yeah, like I said, it's 4 a.m. We didn't get home. Our safari finished at like 7:45 last night. Then we went out, got dinner, got home probably about 9:30, and then yeah, we're up. We got up at 4 a.m. this morning and we're about to head off in about like 20 minutes to go on this morning safari. We're doing this one today through our like accommodation, so basically we just get picked up from the door. We don't have to go anywhere. It'll be all good. And then we get brought back here and then we go again this afternoon, but I'll probably hopefully catch up with you then when I'm feeling a little bit less like I've just woken up. But for now I'm going to quickly make a coffee for you to take with me on the road. They provide us with breakfast that we're also going to eat on the road, so that'll be good. Other than that, I don't think I have much else to say. Let's go day 2. Hopefully I don't look too tired. I'm actually getting quite hot in this jumper, but it was quite cold yesterday when we were driving at night time, so I think I might take this off now, but I'm definitely going to bring it because it's cold with the air moving in the vehicle.
I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. Got my mind set on you. But it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. It's gonna take time, whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do it, 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 to do it right, child. I got my mind set on you. 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 And this time I know it's real, the feeling that I feel. I know if I put my mind to it, I know that I really can do it. I got my mind set on you. Set on you. I got my mind set on you. Set on you. But it's gonna take money, whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it
stopped for breakfast. It's 8:15 now, and we left home at 4:45. But oh my god, this has been so much fun. We literally, just before we stopped for lunch, we stopped.
Can I sit in?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All good.
No worries.
We literally, just before we stopped for lunch, we saw a leopard and 2 baby cubs. That was such a cool thing. Apparently super, super unique as well to see leopard cubs. Our guide, who works in the park all year, says he only sees them 3 times a year. So cool. And yeah, I think we've got 10 minutes before we go out again. And I think we've got another 1.5, 2 hours of this morning drive. Then we go back for lunch and do it again this afternoon. Loving it. Hopefully we don't hit a wall because we're tired. Boy, oh boy, it's 1:51. It doesn't feel like 1:51. It feels like almost 5 p.m. But we got back, we got back from our first safari at 11:30. So about 2 hours ago, sat down for a minute and then went out to grab some lunch. And we're about to leave now to go on our afternoon safari. And oh my god, this morning was so good. We saw 4 of the big 5. We saw elephants, lions, and then we saw some leopards and their cubs, which I think I mentioned, and then we also saw a cheetah. So we've had a very successful morning of safari. If we can see a rhino this afternoon and tick off the big 5, that would be amazing. So that's hopefully the plan. I think this afternoon is about 4 or 5 hours again, so another long night. But then we're getting dinner delivered to our room when we get home, and then we're not leaving at all. We're gonna have a chill night, relax, because we're actually going on a walking safari tomorrow morning, which starts, we need to be there at 4:15, so we need to leave here at 3:55. Yeah, even though we're going to bed early, we're going to be up early, so it's not going to be a massive sleep in or anything. But yeah, we are loving it so far. This is so much fun. I can't believe we haven't even been here for 24 hours. I'm showered. Not gonna lie, hair's not washed. It was not on the agenda for today, but I'm in bed. I'm ready for a sleep. But today was, I think, one of the best days of my entire life. I just had the best time. Like I said, this trip I knew was going to be such a bucket list thing, and it just has been. It's been so good so far already, and we're only halfway through our time at Kruger. Really, today we saw the big five. We saw all of them. I think I said them wrong earlier. We saw lions, we saw elephants, we saw buffaloes, we saw leopards, and we saw rhinos. And they're the big five. We also saw like a bunch of other animals. We saw like giraffes. We saw obviously tons of impala. We saw a cheetah, which is like, I think technically like part of like the sixth big five. But anyways, we saw all the animals. It was amazing. Our afternoon drive ended up being even so much better than our morning drive. And it just ended up being me, Jacob, and our driver, who was our same driver from the morning. And it was just like, he definitely tailored the whole afternoon specifically to us. He knew that the only animal we hadn't seen yet was a rhino. So we went to a specific area where he knew there were more rhinos. And like, we saw another leopard. We obviously saw 2 rhinos, and it was just, I can't even begin to explain just how amazing it was. We did our tour through our hotel, like our accommodation that we're staying at, which is Foxy Crocodile River Lodge. I think I'll put it on the screen. Highly recommend. It's just been such a great experience, and we're so excited for tomorrow as well. We're doing something a little bit different tomorrow. We're going to do a morning walk safari, and then I think we're going to do a self-drive through the park. We were maybe going to do another tour with our same tour guide through our accommodation, but now that we've seen the big five, we thought maybe we'll try something different and do a self-drive. And we have a nighttime safari as well after that. So it's another big day tomorrow. Luckily, it's only 8:30 now, so we should get plenty of sleep, but we've got to be at the door by 3:55 in the morning. So we'll probably be up at like 3:15, which, now that I'm thinking about it, is still less than 7 hours sleep, even if I fall asleep in this exact moment, which is not going to happen. So I better get to bed. Yeah, I just want to say today has literally been the perfect day. I've had the best time. I genuinely think this is one of the best days of my life. Like, I was just literally sitting on the like safari truck thing thinking like, oh my god, today could not have been any better. This is one of the best days of my life. Done our morning walk safari, and we're about to go do a self-drive one. Oh my god, this coffee's off my hand. But yeah, so we've got our permit, and I'm just checking the sightings board before we head in. So maybe we can go See another cheetah. There was one spotted today. Over there.
What's the sense in sharing this one and only life? Ending up just another lost and lonely one. You'll count up the years and they will be filled with tears. Love racing to start over again. You'll get the babies, but you won't have your man. While he's busy loving every woman that he can. I say I'm gonna leave 100 times a day. It's easier said than done when you just can't break away. You just can't break away. Oh, young folks, run free. Never be hung up like mine and me. I used to be. Oh, young heart, to yourself be true. Don't be no fool when love really does love you. Oh, he loves you. It's high time.
Afternoon team. We've just had lunch. It is 2:17 and oh my god, are we tired. We woke up at 3 a.m, did the walking tour, and then after that we just decided to keep driving around, I think I mentioned, and do a self-drive safari. It ended up being super successful. We followed a cheetah or some cheetahs for like at least an hour and a half, and it was such a fun like chase. We also saw all these zebras, all these giraffe, and it's just been such a good morning. I think we're going to go for a few more, like another hour or so now, and then we're going to head home, have some dinner, relax for a bit, and then do our night safari tonight. So let's go for a little bit more.
It's high time now, just one crack at life. Who wants to live it in trouble and strife? My mind must be free to learn all I can about me.
Oh my god, super quick update because I just got home and I need a shower and you're also almost flat. Oh my god, that was an amazing day. We did our self-drive tour. We saw a lot of things, which was really cool. We were worried that like driving ourselves we weren't going to be able to see anything, but we ended up seeing like all the things that we kind of wanted to see, minus a leopard. But we saw a cheetah for like ages, and it was the coolest experience. We like followed it, like walking like ages. We followed it for like literally ages. It like walked from like one tree to another and to another, and it was just such a cool experience. Like, yeah, we didn't even think we were going to see a cheetah again. We didn't think we were going to see a cheetah at all, but we did. So it was so cool, especially to be able to do it ourselves today and spend as long as we wanted there. We did have a dull period in the middle of like about 2 hours that we didn't see anything. But then at the end of the day, we saw like 100 or maybe even more buffalo, tons of giraffes and zebras all together. And it was just, yeah, so much fun. But we were only planning on doing a half day self-drive, and we were literally out all day. It's literally 6 o'clock right now. It's 6:05 right now. And I just got home, just walked through the door. On our way home, we ordered some like takeaway food from like a local shop about 5 minutes away. So Jacob has just driven out to go like pick that up. I'm about to shower because what's the time? So it's 6:05. At like 7:25, we're leaving to go on another night safari. So we're literally, today's our last like full day here. We are packing it in to the literal max. But we're making the most of being here, and we just keep talking about how one day, yeah, we're so excited to come back. We're definitely going to do another African safari, whether that be in South Africa. We'd love to do like the Serengeti. I think, is that in Tanzania? I don't know. The Serengeti is like top of our like bucket list for safaris next. I don't think a safari will be our next holiday, but at some point in the future, you know, hopefully one day when we're super rich and can say it's something like the Four Seasons or something, we'll be able to do the Serengeti, because we have like we have loved this so much. Like, I reckon the past 2 days have been 2 of my favorite days of my whole life. Like, it's just been so fun, just sitting there, windows down, either in the van or in our car, driving along, looking for animals in in Africa. Like, I can't believe this is my life. Like, how did we even get here? But yeah, I'm sweating. My pants from this morning, from our walk, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if I can bring you down. These are my pants. They were brand new 2 days ago, had never been worn. And my sister's shoes, oh my God, they're so muddy as well. That's not good. But I really need a shower because I'm sweaty. But I'm going to have to wear these pants again tonight. I was hoping we'd be home early and I was going to wash them and hang them out to dry all day. But then obviously that didn't happen. So, okay, I'm going to stop talking now. Life is so good. What the heck? What the heck? Also, I don't know if I showed you this. We haven't used this. Hi. This is our outdoor shower. Maybe I should have an outdoor shower now. Just for the lols. Otherwise, we have this indoor shower too. Yeah, this has been the most amazing accommodation and just everything. Just highly recommend all of this if you're even slightly inclined. Like, this has been a dream holiday. Okay, let's go shower and eat dinner and get ready for our final safari. Before we knew it, it was our last morning in Marloth Park, and here we are having breakfast for the first time. Our lodge actually provided it every morning, but we were obviously on safaris every day, so this was our first day that we actually got to enjoy it. Then we headed off and started making our way back to the airport, but we decided to make a little bit of a detour and go and see God's window. And even though it was quite a bit out of the way, we thought we would go and have a look. As you can see though, the view was completely fogged out. We couldn't see a thing. Oh my God. And that brings us to the end of our time in Kruger. We loved it so much. I cannot wait to come back to Africa one day and do another safari. Serengeti, I've got my eye on you. But for now, we're actually heading off to Cape Town for another few days before we head back home. So I will see you there.